Hey, just wanted to make a quick update video. There's a couple things going on. There is going to be the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta in a couple days. I will have funds from Curse to pay for that game in its entirety. It's just that I'm actually waiting on the netcode. I know this is something that people are probably tired of hearing, but if the netcode's not good, then I'm not going to play the game. Plain and simple. Like the FGC here is pretty floundering. Most people are not playing at all. We don't really do tournaments or anything. I'm also still like 2 to 3 hours away from Esports Arena for like Wednesday night fights and stuff. That's like with decent traffic. It can take even longer with traffic, especially Wednesdays. Since they start so late, we have to leave around rush hour. So if I can't play that game online, I'm not going to be playing it. And honestly, it would be more of a project like Marvel for me, in that I would just be playing it for fun. I would not really trying to make guides for it or anything. There's going to be tons of people making content for that. It's not going to be like most other things I cover, where I'm like one of the only people that really goes in depth about the game. So if I did get it, it'll probably just be random matches and stuff. But I'm waiting for the beta. I'm going to play the beta at least a decent amount. I'm going to try to play with my like Swillow and stuff, people on the other end of the country, and see how the netcode is, how it holds up, and then we'll go from there. Now, in terms of Dynasty Warriors 9, I know I've been getting a lot of comments about that. I'm honestly on the fence about the game. It feels like they really could have benefited from a beta. I don't know much about Neo, but I know that Neo had a bunch of betas, like actual betas, not like the Dragon Ball and the Monster Hunter betas where the game's already done, it's already pretty much gold, and it's ready to release. They're just waiting. I think the game could have benefited from some betas or some demos to get feedback. I find it weird that they actually did that with the original Tokiden. There was a demo for that, and they took feedback from the Japanese players, and I think it was stuff like the sprinting, not taking as much stamina, little minor quality of life things. All those things came from the feedback for the demo, and they're not doing that with Dynasty Warriors 9, which is supposed to be this big, massive open world game where like almost all the mechanics we're used to in the Muso formula are like being changed completely. I don't really know why they didn't do that. It feels odd to me. I feel like the game is going to have a good foundation, but it's going to have a lot of other problems besides the clone moveset. So obviously that's the hot topic right now. For me, it's just the big open world. I can't stand games like that. And also, I have a lot of skepticism about all these new mechanics. I don't think a lot of them are going to turn out well. I'm sure you remember, Dynasty Warriors 8, vanilla Dynasty Warriors 8 had that pretty awful shop system where it was really hard to optimize your weapons, and they didn't really fix it until I don't remember if they fixed it in XL, or I think it was a couple patches in of vanilla Dynasty Warriors 8. Like stuff like that could have been ironed out with the beta, and they're not doing it. Still, I went ahead and I DM'd Koei Tecmo America. I asked them if I'll be able to get a copy. If they only give me a PS4 one, then I'll definitely try the game. And if I like it, then I will go ahead and buy it on PC. I also have my doubts that game is going to perform pretty well on base PS4. I think it's targeting 60 FPS on PS4 Pro, if I remember correctly, but I'm not really expecting it to perform too well on base PS4 unless they work some Metal Gear Solid 5 Fox Engine magic or something, which I seriously doubt they did, given the small budgets these games normally get. So I know people are going to be asking about that. I'm still on the fence. If I'm able to get a code from Koei, and ideally I would like to get it on PC, and if it runs well on my computer, then I'll give the game a try. I will most likely commit to that. I'm still not going to make any promises. But what I would like to do in February is just get this out of the way. I would like to get the Switch funded, because I'm going to have a lot more funds, more revenue coming in from the channel next month. I think I'm getting about $70 from revenue from Curse next month, and then I'll also be getting about 85 after the reductions and everything. I'll be getting about 85 from Patreon, so that'll be about halfway towards the Switch. So what I would like to do is maybe I can meet you guys halfway. What I would like to get is the console, obviously, a Pro Controller, and then probably Fire Emblem Warriors. I think people would appreciate that. I know I have not been playing Muso games for a while, and I played the demo for that game at Target a couple times, and I enjoy the tag combo system and stuff. And I haven't really I don't know anything about Fire Emblem. I used to go to a friend's house and he would play the Game Boy Advance one. I recognize that the what is her name, Lynn, the chick from that, is in the game. I don't know any of the other characters, but the gameplay looks solid. I think that would be a pretty decent starting loadout. And then maybe in March, if I'm not traveling to Calathon, I was thinking I'd probably get the Gunvolt Striker Pack or something like that. So let me know if you guys would be okay with me doing that. If you have some ideas for how I could structure it, you can go ahead and let me know. What I was thinking is I could probably either stream on YouTube, or I could do maybe some retrospective weeks. All the games I have access to, maybe I could create some fun events around them or something. And maybe I don't like doing the whole unlock milestones and stuff, because you know, YouTube content is supposed to be free, and I don't want people to feel like I don't want people to feel guilty that you know, they didn't get the content that they wanted during my fundraiser event because they can't or don't want to donate. So I don't want to do like milestones for donations or anything. I think that's really shady. I'll probably just do maybe I'll do like a Muso week, maybe I'll do like an indie week and a shmup week or something like that, and I'll try to attempt to get it funded. This would be the best time to do it, because I'm probably not going to have that much revenue from the channel for the foreseeable future, unless Dynasty Warriors 9 like massively takes off for me or something. And that's also dependent on if I actually like the game. If I don't like the game, then I can probably tell you this right now, I'm probably not going to make too many guides for it. And I'm sure you remember when I did Samurai Warriors 4, I hated that game. I thought it was very boring and dry, and I forced myself to play it, and I look back at those videos, and like you can tell how enthusiastic, how much I was faking it. I don't want to be fake with you guys anymore, so I will try the game, but I'm not promising that I'm going to play it for any extended period of time. If I'm able to get the code from Koei, then I'll definitely put more time into it. If I can get it on PC, if I find some cheat engine mods to kind of reduce the padding, I'm sure the game is going to have padding of some capacity. I know the horse has a stamina bar and stuff. I'll let you guys know if there's mods. I'll definitely let you guys know as well. We don't know what the system requirements for it are going to be. I'm still running on 8 gigs of RAM right now. I'm going to see if I can get 16 gigs maybe this month to kind of reduce any issues I might have with running it. You know how their ports are. Their ports are either great or they have a bunch of problems, and they normally do get patched out. I think people are a little bit harsh on their ports. They do tend to have pretty good support. I think Tokiden 2 got all the stuff fixed pretty quickly, even though there weren't that many people playing. I know they've had some ports that they've pretty much abandoned, but I have high hopes that Dynasty Warriors 9, whatever problems it has, be it optimization or weird like PC exclusive bugs, I'm sure it will get fixed pretty quickly. There's going to be a lot more eyes on this game simply because it's open world, and people are going to be playing it because it's an open world game, and it's definitely more westernized than the original games, or the old school regular formula games, which are more instance, kind of like an action MMO. So I'm curious to see what happens. I'm not terribly excited in the game. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The open world looks like something I probably won't be able to stand, but I'm sure with Cheat Engine that will probably fix it. If I'm able to get a code from Koei, that will definitely influence me to give it more of a try as well. So let me know. Give me some feedback on the fundraiser. Like I said, it's not going to be me asking for the full funds. And most likely I'll probably be meeting you guys halfway. I will have enough basically to cover most of the Switch next month. It would mostly just be funding supplemental stuff, like the Pro Controller, and then probably Fire Emblem. That would probably be it, and whatever else I owe for the console. So let me know, give me some feedback for how you think I should structure it, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.